It was a beautiful day on the island of Sodor. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. Gordon was pulling the express along the main line as usual when a streak of silver whooshed past him, going faster than any engine had ever gone before. "Oh my!" cried Gordon. He knew it could only be one engine.
"Silly show-off Spencer thinks he can go faster than me. I'll show him that I'm the fastest and best."
And so Gordon picked up speed and began to go faster and faster. Far ahead on the main line, Spencer carried on with all the speed he could muster. He was taking the Duke and Duchess of Boxford to their summer house, and they were late. James was at the washdown. He was getting ready to pull a special passenger train. "Shiny and clean," he sang as the workmen scrubbed him. He was excited. But then there was trouble. Spencer whooshed past right through a puddle on the track. Muddy water flew all over James. "Spencer, what are you doing? Now I'll be late for my special train." James was sad. He didn't want to be late, but he knew he had to wash the mud off his boiler first. Gordon was still going as fast as ever. He wanted to prove that he was as speedy as Spencer. He rattled along the main line and raced round a bend towards the washdown.
"I'll show Spencer what fast engines really look like,"
he wished. The workmen had just finished getting James clean again. "Now I'm ready for my special," he cheered. Just then, Gordon whooshed by, and straight through the muddy puddle. Dirty water splashed all over James. "Oh no, not again." When Spencer arrived at the summer house, the Duke and Duchess were cross. They didn't like being late.
"I'm very sorry, sir,"
wished Spencer sadly.
"So you should be, Spencer," replied the Duke. "Now, I think you should see if you can be a really useful engine while we enjoy our holiday. Yes, sir. I will, sir."
So Spencer clickety-clacked along the track, all the way to Knapford Station, where the Fat Controller was waiting for him.
"Spencer, I want you to take a heavy goods train to Vickerstown."
So Spencer set off along the main line. But just as he was leaving the big station, Gordon rocketed past with the express. Spencer was surprised. He decided to join in the race.
"I'll catch you, cousin,"
he shouted as he steamed onto the main line. The two engines rattled and rolled. They wheezed and they whooshed. They huffed and they puffed as they raced down the line. But Spencer wasn't used to pulling heavy goods trains, and so Gordon steamed far ahead. "Oh dear," moaned Spencer. "I'll never catch him now." And he wheezed to a stop. But then there was trouble. Gordon had gone over the hill much too fast, and he rocketed down the slope out of control. Gordon was going faster and faster. His driver applied the brakes, but it was no use. He rattled and rolled right off the rails. Soon, the guard came running up the hill. "Gordon's off the line," he said. "We need the breakdown train." So Spencer was uncoupled from his trucks and sent to fetch the breakdown train. When he returned, he found Gordon lying in a ditch. His bright blue paint was dirty and his buffers were battered and bruised. Oh, the indignity! Just then, the fat controller arrived. "Gordon and Spencer, I've told you before and I'll tell you again. I am not a fan of racing. It causes accidents, and worst of all, you have both caused confusion and delay." Yes, sir. Sorry, sir." I would like to say that Gordon and Spencer have learnt their lesson, but I think you know as well as I do that they'll be racing again soon.